Hello farmers and welcome back to Chicken Grow. Today, we are answering the ultimate riddle that has perplexed humanity from as early as the ancient Greeks all the way to the 21st century. It is a question we are all still dying to know the definitive answer to. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? If we take this question completely literally, the answer is incredibly simple. Egg-laying animals existed far before chickens ever came about. So technically, the literal egg came before the chicken. But this question is better worded as, the chicken or the chicken egg? It focuses directly on a cyclical cause and consequence. If a chicken is born from an egg, where did that egg come from? Another chicken, presumably, which also must have come from an egg. So which one actually came first? In this masterclass, we are bringing forward the raw evolutionary biology and molecular science to settle team chicken versus team egg once and for all. By the end of this video, you will know the exact scientific truth. Breaking down deep scientific and poultry frameworks to give you clear answers is what we do best here. If you love mind-blowing poultry education, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell notification. Let's dive straight into the evidence for Team Chicken. On one side of this legendary debate, we have Team Chicken, and they have some serious scientific research backing them up. Advanced laboratory research suggests that a specific protein essential for the very formation of chicken eggs, called Ov17, is found exclusively inside chicken ovaries. Without this mandatory Ov17 protein, the chicken eggshell could not physically be formed at all. So, the molecular science is clear. Without a living chicken to produce the Ov17 protein, you technically cannot get a chicken egg. Case closed for Team Chicken, right? Well, not so fast. This all depends entirely on the nature and definition of what a chicken egg is in the first place. After all, is a chicken egg an egg laid by a chicken? Or is it an egg that simply contains a chicken? Think about it this way. If an elephant laid an egg from which a lion hatched, would you classify that as an elephant egg or a lion egg? This exact paradox leads us straight to the other side of the story, Team Egg. Let's look at the laws of reproduction. When two organisms mate, they pass along their genetic information in the form of DNA. However, the replication of this DNA is never 100% accurate. It frequently produces minor, accidental changes for the new organism. Over thousands of generations, these small genetic mutations accumulate to create entirely new species. But here is the golden biological rule. These genetic mutations must occur in the zygote, which is the very initial cell of life. Millions of years ago, a creature that was very similar to a modern chicken, which we can call a proto-chicken, mated with another proto-chicken. Because of a small, accidental genetic mutation during that specific fertilization, they created the very first true biological chicken zygote. And where did that first chicken grow? It grew inside an egg. Therefore, Team Egg argues that the egg absolutely came first. Now, Team Chicken might quickly argue back that this was simply a chicken growing inside what was technically a proto-chicken egg. But the reality of evolution is a beautiful gray area. In truth, no single genetic mutation can ever really constitute a brand new species overnight. Even though we humans love to classify all living creatures into distinct groups and names, this classification is based entirely on how things currently look today, and not how they actually were millions of years ago. The process of evolution is so incredibly gradual that no single proto-chicken to chicken birth could really be considered a brand new species at the exact time it happened. Think about how dogs evolved from wolves. As humans began to interact with and domesticate ancient wolves, there was never a single magical point in history where a wolf gave birth to a dog. Instead, particular traits came about over many generations from selective pressures, like humans choosing wolves that were less aggressive or not afraid of people. Over time, we see massive genetic and behavioral trait differences. So, where does this evolutionary timeline leave us? We are left with two distinct scenarios. Scenario 1. Some early egg-laying species gradually led to the creation of the proto-chicken, which laid proto-chicken eggs. In one of these specific eggs, a mutation caused a slight change and a selective advantage. making it the first chicken, which then went on to lay chicken eggs. In this scenario, the chicken technically came first. Scenario 2. We have a proto-chicken that gave birth to a chicken inside of an egg that we would officially classify as a chicken egg, meaning the egg came first. Which brings us right back to the nomenclature question of what a chicken egg truly is, which, scientifically, is a fairly meaningless semantic question. But at the end of the day, what the entire scientific community can completely agree on is this. Regardless of whether you name it a chicken egg or a proto-chicken egg, the first true biological chicken absolutely had to hatch from an egg. The egg came first. The mystery is solved. Evolution and genetics prove that the egg built the stage for the chicken to exist. Now I want to hear from you. Before watching this video, were you on Team Chicken or Team Egg? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below, and let's get the debate started. If this deep dive masterclass brought you real value and finally cleared up this ancient mystery, please smash that like button right now, and make sure to subscribe for more weekly science and poultry videos. Now that you know how the chicken came to be, it is time to maximize your current flock's output. Click the video appearing on your screen right now to learn the 10 natural foods that will turn your hens into absolute egg-laying machines. I'll see you there. Keep your mind sharp, keep your environments clean, and keep those chickens growing.